Hello, today I have some messy mansion plates to show you. These are my very first messy mansion plates, and the reason it's taken me a while to get the messy mansion plates is because there was one that I kept holding out for that was back ordered, and it finally came in and I finally got them and I'm really excited about it. So this is the first time I'm showing messy mansion plates to you. And I hope it will not be the last. All right, so let me walk you through. I got 5 plates, and I'm going to walk you through them and show you what they are. The first one is Messy Mansion 18, and the theme of this is kind of a romantic country Parisian theme, and so there's this beautiful scroll work image up top that's long enough for you to do lots of different things with it, a couple of different background images that are a little bit wallpapery. This one, oh, so nice with the bee and the hive, and I just love that kind of thing. And then there are a few others down here that you can accent with. So you've got Paris, and this is like a bow or a tie kind of deal. And this is like some wheat or some flowers kind of put together. Here's a little bit of French. It's a perfume bottle advertisement for some perfume, so if you want some beautiful French words across your design, you can do that. And then another little scroll work, this with the crown of olive leaves and the bee and the crown in there, and then of course another awesome bee. So I think there's a lot of delicate kind of country things that you can do with this, and I'm so excited about that one. And of course I love murder mysteries and I write murder mysteries, and so I had to get this one. This is awesome. So I think this is the guy that your thief that's coming to kill you. He's got a little ski mask on, and your gun, your badge, your magnifying glass, case closed, wanted, evidence, guilty, your bag of money, which of course you don't have to do a crime thing. You can use that for a lot of different stuff. Your body of your guy. I just did a manicure where I used a dead body guy like this in my manicure, and I pulled it off of a different plate. So this is cool to have it completely isolated. Some handcuffs, again. Doesn't have to be for a murder mystery manicure, just saying, lots of uses for handcuffs. I love this with the barbed wire fence. That's so cool. And this is like handprints, like as in fingerprints, but it looks like it's little hearts, but they're subtle enough that you don't have to, you could use it for something kind of criminal, but it could also just be like kids' hands that you're, using if you wanted to do sort of a kid manicure that celebrated your child's birthday or something like that. That could be really cool. And then the do not cross crime tape, and then you've got your blood splatter and the knife with the blood coming off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh because it's gross and it's, yuck, but I just love, me, I love the Halloween stuff, I love, murder mystery stuff, so I just think this plate is really cute. Fingerprint, brass knuckles, your policeman, and I like that they're kind of the same kind of shape and size, so you can, you can have them in the same manicure, they're chasing each other, in your police hat, your little police car. So there's that one. Okay, here is 34. This is just stunning. I mean, I'm not like a big wolf fan just ordinarily, but these foxes and wolves, and they're just so, I love the intricate medallion here with the fox and the bird and the grapevines. It's so beautiful. And it all has these definitely, this one here and this one here, have this beautiful Celtic feel to them, and they're too big. They're not going to fit all on one finger, as you can see against my thumb there. My thumb is clearly my biggest finger, right? Yeah. But you can shrink them down with the shrink, or you can just use, like you could put half on one and half on the other, and they're just stunning. I mean, it makes me think of, a little bit of like Game of Thrones too. This one makes me think of. And here's your wolf howling at the moon. And look at the little fox. It's so cute. And then this that's just so elegant. I mean, that would be great. Just a manicure, and then that's all you have. Either that on your nail or running over 2 nails. Just gorgeous. And then you got the cute little fox here, and another little fox like he's hiding behind his tail. And then your little, I think that's a wolf kind of hanging out. And this reminds me almost of cave drawings of wolves and things like that. So a different kind of style in there. And then you got another couple of cute little wolves howling and doing their thing. But just so many options, and so many of them are just so elegant that I couldn't resist it. All right, and then Messy Mansion 37, which is the pirate plate. And of course, pirates are pretty darn cool. This is like the sail of a ship. And it's at an angle, so you can, but you don't have to have it at an angle if you wanted it straight on up off your nail. You can do that too, and it wouldn't be a big deal. You got your bird, then you've got a whole variety of pirates, and some of these could very well, like this one right here is pretty obviously a girl pirate. I like that. Got to have equal opportunity for pirates, you know, not just men. And then instead of your, where is it? So instead of your, you know, your Glock here, or Beretta, or I don't know, that you've got a little like musket deal going on there. So I love that I now have two different kinds of guns, so I can be era specific. And then here's your little bomb. You got a bomb, and then you've got a pirate doing, or a parrot pirate doing his thing on what looks like a treasure chesty kind of deal. Lots of different navigation symbols, you know, the north, east, west, south, and compass things. And you could use this as a background, a full nail image, or you could just isolate the ones you like, or one that you like, and use that on your manicure as well. And then this has, let me see if I can get it for you. It's a map, and if it looks like the detail's hard to make out, that's because the detail is hard to make out. It's really tiny. Like, I mean, you can see next to my finger. It's just really, really tiny. So I don't think that you're meant to necessarily be able to read every bit of this. You want to capture the whole map feel. And that would make a very cool background on your nail. Like if you wanted to have that in a shade that, you know, was very complementary to your base polish, and then stamp something else over it, it would make a very good background pattern too, I think. Skull and crossbones, of course, and I like this pirate guy. He's a little scary, I'll tell you. Even for me, he's, you know, he puts me on notice for sure. You've got your anchor, your pirate flag, another skull and crossbones, the rum bottle with the XXX and a little pirate ship, and probably just the coolest pirate skull ever. And your periscope, is that what it's called? No, periscope isn't a submarine. It's, you know, it's like a telescoping thing that you look out at, and this is a cannon that you know, so if you've got somebody who's shooting at your pirate ship, you've got that all down. So definitely all your pirate needs are going to be fulfilled on that one. And then here's the steampunk one, Messy Mansion 43. And this was the one that I was waiting. It seemed like every time I logged on to try to order some plates, this was out of stock. And I'm not surprised, because it's possibly one of the most awesome plates I've ever seen. And I'm so excited that I finally did get my hands on it. So I love anything steampunky. And this is the ultimate steampunk plate. Easy for me to say. This is the ultimate steampunk plate, in my opinion. So here you've got the gears within some sort of mechanism all working out, and you can cover your nail in that, and that's just awesome. This, it's kind of hard to tell what it is, because first of all, there's a little bit of the residue from the blue covering, which will come right off with acetone. The plate's fine. But this is some little like flying mechanism thing. So it doesn't look like anything specific, because it isn't. It's just gears and the little, you know, little gadget that somebody built out of stuff. And then you got a couple of other gears, and you've got your little guy with his monocle and a very cool key and bicycle. And then this is like another gadget, part of the belt underneath with all of the gears, and another very, very cool key. And then this sort of scarab looking thing, but that's made up of different kind of gears, and then your full nail gear thing. And then the octopus with the monocle, that's a new one on me, but you know, hey, I guess sea creatures exist in the steampunk world too. And here is these are like cool belts of different gadgety kind of things, and you could use that all together as a background image or a full nail image, or you can isolate, you know, the different stripes, or maybe you want to have those two stripes on it. So there's a couple of different things you could do with that there. And then here is sort of like a gear within a gear. And then another little gear that, why am I feeling like this is not visible here? That's better. Gear within a gear. And then another little, I like all of the different single gears. So like you could have this on one finger and then have different gears and different patterns just on little parts of your nails for the rest instead of having all of your nails covered with the gears. So there's lots of flexibility for you can build your own little steampunk creations. Okay, so let me show you next to a Konad plate. So for those of you who have never seen a Messy Mansion plate, they are bigger than, you know, your regular stamping plates, so they're a little bit bigger in size, and that's how they managed to get so many different images on here, because there's a ton of images on here that are all pretty darn good size. Like you can see, I'm going to be able to cover even my thumb with that full nail image. So here it is next to the standard Konad image, and you can see that there's, you know, plenty bigger, so if you've got longer nails, you're not going to have to worry about that. And they are they're wider as well as being longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do a stamping test on them. I will be right back. All right, I am back with the stamping test for my new Messy Mansion plates. Here is the barbed wire. You can see that came out wonderfully. Here is, I wanted to do the map from this one, and you can see like the detail is hard to see when you actually look at the image. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how awesome that is. How awesome it stamps. Okay, here is my awesome steampunk. Figured this one had the most kind of fine lines. Stamped beautifully. Here I did the pretty flourish up at the top. Again, perfect image, no issues. This one I did have an issue, but it was a user error, a little not quite enough scraping. So I had some, here we go, I had some blurring at the edges. You can see in the inside it looks fine, and so I just stamped it again to show you that it was me and not the plate, and you can see that the detail just transferred perfectly once I scraped it well enough. All right, I will have all of the still photos of everything down in the description box, and thanks for watching.